for all your comfort is command. Your life in liking ye shall lead in this kingdom, this lasting land, that to you is due for your good deed. Full blithe may ye be where ye stand, for mickle in heaven shall be your meed. When I was hungry, ye me fed. To slake my thirst, your hearts were free. When I was clothless, ye me clad. You would no sorrow upon me see. In hard prison, when I was stead, of my pains ye had pity. Full sick, when I was brought to bed, kindly ye came to comfort me. When I was weak and weariest, ye harboured me full heartfully. Full glad then were ye of your guest, and plained my poverty piteously. Believe ye bought me of the best, and made my bed full easily. Therefore in heaven shall be your rest, in joy and bliss to be me by.
Lord, when hadst thou so mickle need? Hungry or thirsty, how might it be?
When in our hearts did we thee feed? In prison, when did we thee see?
When was thou sick, or wanted weed? Darby thee when help did we?
When had thou need of our good deed? When did we all these deeds to thee?
My blessed bairns, I shall ye say what time these deeds to me were done. When any that need had night or day, asked your help and had it soon. Your free hearts never said them nay, early or late, midday or noon. But as often as they did but pray, them need but bid to have their boon. Ye cursed caitiffs of Cain's kin, that never be comforted in my care. Now I and thee forever shall twin, in dole to dwell forevermore. Your bitter bale shall never blin, that shall ye have when ye come there. Thus are ye served for your sore sin, for dire deeds you have done ere. When most need of meat and drink had I, caitiffs, ye catched me from your gate, when ye were set as sirs on high, and I outside stood worn and wet. Ye never brought me into dry, pity to have on my poor state. Therefore in hell ye all shall hie, full worthy are ye of that fate. When I was sick and sorriest, ye visited me not, for I was poor. In prison fast when I was fest, then none of you looked how I for. When I wist never where to rest, where didn't you drove me from your door? But ever to pride then were ye pressed, my flesh, my blood oft ye forswore. Clothless I was oft, and cold. Ne'er by to you did I bide, naked. House nor harbour, help nor hold, had I none of you, although I quaked. My mischance saw ye manifold, but none of you my sorrows slaked. But ever forsook me, young or old. Therefore shall ye now be forsaked.
Lord, when hast thou that all thing has, hunger and thirst since thou God is?
When was it thou in prison was? When was thou naked or harbourless?
When was it we saw thee sick and last? When did we this unkindness?
When was it we let the helpless pass?
When did we thee this wickedness?
When my bairns boons of ye bid, and needful asked aught in my name, ye heard them not, your ears ye hid. No comfort from you caitiffs came, therefore fiends and fire ye fare amid, therefore ye bear this bitter blame. When to the least of mine ye aught did, to me ye did the self and same. My chosen childer, come to me. With me to dwell now shall ye wend. Their joy and bliss shall ever be. Your life in liking ye shall lend. Ye cursed caitiffs from me flee, in hell to dwell without an end. There ye shall ne'er but sorrows see, and sit by Satan, the foul fiend.
Ah! I find here written on thy forehead. Thou wast so stout and set in pride, thou wouldst not give a poor man bread. Ah! But from thy door thou wouldst him chide.
Ah! On thy face now do I read that if a thirsty man come any tide, for thirst though he should be nigh dead, drink from him wouldst thou ever hide. On covetousness was all thy thought. Wrath thy neighbour to backbite, then for to anger was thy delight. Thou wert ever ready them to indict. On the sick man ruest thou not.
Evermore on envy was all thy mind. Thou wouldst never visit no prisoner. To all thy neighbours thou wast unkind. And thou wouldst never help a man in danger.
The sin of sloth thy soul shall shend. Mass nor matins wilt thou not read. To bury the dead man thou wouldst not wend, therefore thou shalt to endless fire. To sloth thou were full pressed. There didst rejoice in gluttony, in drunkenness and ribaldry. But now the fires of hell draw nigh, and thou shalt know no rest, Betty.
And thou, slut, shalt thy ruin rue.
Thy life was one lecherous lay.
To all thy neighbours thou wert a shrew.
All thy pleasure were lecherous play.
God's men ye love but few. Those ye lead ye never nursed. Not even now a drop of dew shall quench thy everlasting thirst.
But, sirs, are you all tell? If Doomsday had come much later, we'd have had to build our hell grimmer.
Grander.
Greater!
Fulfilled all my forethought, for ended is all earthly thing, all worldly wights that I have wrought. After their deeds have their dwelling. They that would sin and cease not, of sorrow seer now shall they sing.
But they that mended are their miss shall abide with me in endless bliss.
This ain't neat, any neat under fire and fleet and candle lit, and Christ take up thy soul.